What if I told you people have become millionaires by selling nothing or even just a rock? Sounds insane, but it's true. Forget the usual advice about hard work and saving. The people in this video got rich in the most bizarre ways imaginable. Today, we're counting down the 10 strangest get-rich stories ever. Ideas so weird you'll wonder how they worked. From selling pixels on a website to making a fortune off a Chewbacca mask, these stories will change how you think about money. Each story gets crazier and the last one is so unbelievable you have to see it to believe it. Let's dive in. Here are 10 of the weirdest ways people made millions. Stick around. Number 1 will blow your mind. Picture the 1970s. In a bar, Gary Dahl listens to friends complain about their pets. Too much work, too expensive. He jokes, "What if your pet was a rock? No feeding, no mess, no vet bills." But Dahl didn't just sell rocks, he packaged them in boxes with air holes and a hilarious care manual. The manual included commands like sit and stay, which of course the rock mastered instantly. People weren't buying a rock, they were buying a joke, a conversation starter. The pet rock became a cultural phenomenon and the must-have gift of Christmas 1975. In just 6 months, Dahl sold over 1.5 million pet rocks at $4 each. He became a millionaire overnight, all from a simple, silly idea. The real genius? Marketing. Dahl turned the world's simplest object into a multi-million-dollar empire. He proved you don't need a complicated product to get rich, just creativity and a sense of humor. The pet rock is now a legendary example of how a joke can become a fortune. Sometimes the dumbest ideas are the most profitable. Gary Dahl saw value where no one else did. He made millions by selling a rock and a laugh. That's marketing magic. In 2005, Alex, too, a broke student, needed tuition money. His solution? Sell pixels on a website. He created the $1 Million homepage, a grid of 1 million pixels sold for $1 each. Buyers got a tiny square to display their logo and link to their site. At first, sales were slow, but after a press release, the story went viral. Media coverage exploded. Companies and individuals rushed to buy their piece of internet history. The last 1,000 pixels were auctioned for $38,000. In just 4 months, two made over $1 million from a single web page. No product, no service, just a clever idea and perfect timing. The $1 Million homepage still exists as a digital time capsule. Proof that sometimes, the simplest ideas are the most lucrative. Air is free, right? Not if you're Moses Lamb and Troy Paquette. As a joke, they sold a bag of Canadian Mountain Air on eBay. It sold for 99 cents. The next one, $168. Realizing the demand, they launched Vitality Air, canning fresh Rocky Mountain air and selling it as a luxury product. In polluted cities like Beijing, their $30 cans sold out in days. Some bought it as a novelty, others for a breath of clean air. Their clever branding turned air into a status symbol. They proved you can monetize anything, even what everyone else takes for granted. Vitality Air became a global sensation. All it took was a unique problem, a bizarre solution, and smart marketing. Sometimes the best business is selling what's already all around us. Sometimes, all it takes is pure joy and a little luck. In 2016, Candace Payne bought a Chewbacca mask and filmed herself laughing hysterically while wearing it. Her Facebook Live video went viral, racking up over 170 million views. The world fell in love with her infectious laughter. Overnight, Candace became Chewbacca Mom, landing TV appearances, scholarships for her kids, and nearly $1 million in gifts and deals. All from a 4-minute video of genuine happiness. She didn't plan it, she just shared a moment of joy. Sometimes the internet rewards authenticity more than any business plan. Candace's story proves you don't need a product, just a moment that connects with millions. Joy can be priceless, and sometimes it can make you rich. The power of viral happiness is real. Cat owners love their pets but hate ugly cat furniture. Jackson Cunningham saw an opportunity and launched Tuft Plus Paw, luxury cat furniture that looks as good as your own. Sleek cat trees, designer litter boxes, and chic beds, some costing over $900. It sounds wild, but pet parents are willing to splurge for style and comfort. Tuft Plus Paw used Instagram and influencer marketing to target design-conscious cat lovers. They didn't just sell furniture, they sold a lifestyle. The result? A multi-million-dollar business in a niche no one else noticed. By combining home decor and pet care, they created a new market. Proof that solving a small problem for passionate people can pay off big. In 2014, Zach Brown started a Kickstarter to make potato salad. His goal? $10. The project was a joke. Pledge $1, get your name read aloud, pledge more, get a bite or a photo. But the internet loved the absurdity. The campaign went viral. Thousands joined in, and media coverage exploded. As the money poured in, Zach added stretch goals, like a public potato salad party. By the end, nearly 7,000 people pledged over $55,000. Zach threw a massive party, potato stock, and donated leftover funds to charity. He even landed a book deal, all from a silly idea about potato salad. Sometimes, the internet's sense of humor can turn a joke into a windfall. Zach's story is proof. The weirdest ideas can capture the world's heart and wallet. Never underestimate the power of a good laugh. Even potato salad can make you rich. In a world of texts and emojis, heartfelt love letters are rare. One woman turned this lost art into a six-figure business, ghostwriting romantic letters for clients. She interviews clients, learns their stories, and crafts custom letters that sound personal and genuine. Soldiers, executives, and anyone struggling with words pay hundreds for her services. She's not just selling letters, she's selling confidence and connection. In a digital age, a handwritten letter stands out. Her niche skill proves you don't need a factory or an app to get rich, just empathy and creativity. Sometimes the most unusual talents are the most valuable. Real estate is expensive, but what about land that doesn't exist? In the metaverse, platforms like Decentraland let users buy and sell virtual land as NFTs. In 2021, a company paid $2.4 million for a digital plot in Decentraland's Fashion Street. Why? To build a virtual shopping center for luxury brands. Virtual land near popular areas commands huge prices, just like in real life. Critics call it a bubble, but believers see it as the next frontier. It's a high-stakes gamble on the future of the internet. Digital dirt, real millions. Welcome to the new real estate gold rush. Most see garbage as worthless. Chen Guangbiao saw a gold mine. Growing up poor in China, he built a fortune by recycling and demolition. His company got paid to demolish buildings, then sold the scrap for profit. Chen became a billionaire by turning trash into treasure. He's also known for wild stunts, like handing out cash on the street and selling cans of air to raise pollution awareness. His story proves opportunity hides in the unglamorous. While others chase tech, Chen got rich digging through rubble. Sometimes the best business is what everyone else throws away. Selling rocks in air is one thing, but what about selling nothing? In 2021, artist Salvatore Garau sold an invisible sculpture for $18,000. The buyer got a certificate and instructions to display empty space. Garau claimed the sculpture existed in the imagination, made of air and spirit. Critics called it absurd, others called it genius. The sale sparked debate about value and reality in art, but the fact remains, someone paid thousands for nothing at all. The ultimate proof that with the right story you can sell anything. There you have it, 10 of the wildest ways people got rich. These stories prove that creativity and marketing can turn the weirdest ideas into fortunes. Sometimes the next $1 million idea comes from a joke or a random thought. Value is subjective, and opportunity is everywhere if you know how to look. Which story shocked you most? Comment below. If you love these bizarre money stories, subscribe and share for more.